Winfield Middle School, and welcome to the Crow's Nest. I'm Julie.
And I'm Carolyn, and today is Tuesday, February 1st, 2022.
At this time, let us pause for a moment of silence.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The message for today is about clearing your mind of can't.
Thomas Edison once said, "Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration." His great inventions weren't the result of one brilliant idea, but hundreds of experiments.
Hey everybody, I'm here today to tell you why you should never say the words, "I can't." Now, I don't mean that you should never say the words "I" and then "can't" separately. I mean together. I can't do something, okay? Now, the reason that you shouldn't say those words is because the moment that you say the words "I can't," you're focusing on something that you can't do in that moment right then. Now, here's a perfect example that came to my mind the other day. It was brought to my attention by a buddy of mine when we were sort of talking about success and some strategies for success, okay? Now, he said that whenever you can't remember someone's name, you say, I can't remember that person's name. I can't remember what it is. And every time you say the words "I can't," you're almost convincing yourself that you can't do it. And although you can't remember their name in the moment, the moment that you stop thinking about it, the moment that you literally stop saying "I can't remember their name," the name comes to your mind. Why is that? Well, it's because you took your mind off of the name, the potential name, but it's also because you stopped saying "I can't."
For lunch today, our menu will be chicken fingers or stuffed crust pizza, mashed potatoes, broccoli and cheese, or you can choose a PB&J grab and go.
The WCHS Drama Club reminds all interested 7th and 8th graders to audition for the spring play, Flowers for Algernon. The last night of auditions is tonight, beginning at 7 p.m. at Song and Dance Studio, 1755 Bankhead Highway, across from Pepsi. It is not necessary to prepare anything. See Mr. Kaufman if you have any questions.
For most people, if they hear a news story on a major network or even online, they accept it's the truth. But consumers need to be critical thinkers and learn to question things they read and hear. Have you ever heard of fake news? Let's look at how you can keep from being fooled.
You've probably heard this term.
Fake news. Fake news.
Fake news.
Fake news. Fake news. Fake news.
But what exactly is fake news? And more importantly, why should you care about it? Let's start by looking at its history.
Well, wait, that wasn't a shadow, it's something moving. What? It's standing on legs.
Those strange beings who landed in the Jersey farmlands tonight are the vanguard of an invading army from the planet Mars.
While fake news is nothing new, the internet has made it easier than ever for fake news to spread and even happen in the first place. Here's why. Before the internet, most people got their news from the paper, radio, or television. Because there were fewer sources providing news, it was in the best interest of each to be as reputable as possible. But with the internet, news moved online. Suddenly, anyone could post information on places like Facebook and Twitter. With so much information coming at us from all angles, it's easy to get duped. Especially when articles are made to look like verified news sources. People generally believe it to be true because it looks like news. This is happening more than ever. In fact, studies show that 75% of people who see fake news think it's real news. It can be really hard to tell when something is fake. Even our own eyes can be tricked. This is called a deep fake. Videos like this one use artificial intelligence to make it look like someone is saying or doing something they never actually did. Being duped by false information can have devastating effects on society and our democracy. That's why it's more important than ever for you to know what fake news is, be able to recognize it, and know how to stop it from spreading. So back to our original question, what is fake news? Fake news is when news, stories, or hoaxes are created to deliberately misinform or deceive. It also helps to know what fake news is not. News you don't like or simply don't agree with is not fake news. Stories that poke fun at real news, on parody sites for example, are not fake news. Opinion pieces on news sites are not fake news, and honest mistakes are not fake news. Still, recognizing fake news is hard. That's why it's up to you to be critical of what you see and hear online. A good way to do this is by using the CRAP test. Find out if the article is current. Sometimes old articles are recirculated online. Ask if the site where the article is posted is reputable. Open a second tab on your computer and look into the site that hosts the article. Find out who the author is. Is it a person with verifiable credentials? Find out the purpose or point of view of the article. Is it trying to sell you something or convince you of their position? Finally, you can always use plain old common sense. If you see something online that makes you scratch your head, then it's time to start doing some sleuthing. These sites can help. It can be easy to be tricked online, but if you're smart and ask questions, you can stop fake news in its tracks. Whatever you do, don't make, share, send, or like fake news. And watch out for clickbait. It's up to you to call foul on fake news.
The Crow's Nest would like to wish a very happy birthday today to Colton Ward and Jordan Mayfield. Enjoy your special day.
That's the view from the Crow's Nest. Have a terrific Tuesday.